Why do you feel like you quit it too soon?
Totally could have gotten another house. Probably could have gotten 2-3 more houses just doing like conventional.
A big mistake.
So we own 8 houses, have a stake in an apartment complex that's like 124 rental units, but yet both my wife and I still have a day job. Why? In this episode, I'm going to break down kind of the truth, the misnomers of when is it okay for you to quit your day job when you start real estate investing. Now, okay, we began real estate investing in 2020 because of one of our friends from Hawaii. Him and his wife also started investing, and they ended up buying a couple duplexes, a couple fourplexes with some partners that end up with a stake in 44 units out in Tennessee from Hawaii. And then at that time, him and his wife had a baby, and his wife didn't have to go back to work because of the rental income replaced their salary. Thus having more units than that now. Why? First off, it really just depends on the structure of the deal. 2 of these deals, it's just myself and my wife, and so there are deals. A few of them, we have 50-50 partnerships. And the apartment complex is 111 units, so that makes up almost all of the unit itself. Each of those will have a different payout, and so you don't necessarily get paid the same for every single one. Also depends on the asset class. Are they long-term rentals? Are they short-term rentals? We own 1 short-term rental and we manage 3 more. That's just the gist of where we're at. Now, why haven't we quit yet? Largely, there's 2 reasons. It first depends on your lifestyle. I'm married with 2 kids in the Bay Area, and being back in the Bay Area is non-negotiable for me because my parents are here and my wife's mom is here, and we think it's very important to be by family. Now, because we think it's important to be by family, we also pay a lot more. This is a rented apartment that we have. We don't own it, and rent for an apartment in the Bay Area is about $3,000 a month for a 2-bedroom apartment, and we want to move into a house, and we are going to rent that house to buy a house for $1.5 million and then pay for a mortgage that's $9,000 to $10,000 a month. Does not make financial sense to me. But if I can rent a house for say $4,000 a month, that does. That also requires a lot more income, and I have to replace that active income for sure because I have 2 kids and I can't just pick up more roommates that easily anymore. So if you're thinking about replacing your income through real estate investing, for me and my family, I have to more than exceed at least one of our incomes right now. And unfortunately, some properties do better than others. Some properties do really well, and some will have some more capital expenses just because we bought in older markets. We're in the green, probably $1,000 a month any single given month, but that obviously has not replaced our income. However, that has increased our net worth by $300,000-$400,000 in the span of a couple years. So is the equity appreciation worth it? Yes. But without getting more loans, appreciation does not pay for my kid daycare or for rent. We also recently had dinner with a few investors, and we asked one of our investors what her biggest regret is. Our friend, Irish Abat, she became a real estate agent during COVID. She quit her W-2 as a CPA for a Big 4 accounting firm, and she also had a similar experience. Here's what she had to say.
So you quit your W-2 too soon. Why do you feel like you quit it too soon?
Totally could have gotten another house. Probably could have gotten 2-3 more houses just doing like conventional, and almost a year and a half later I've realized, dang, like it's gonna take me another 6 months to qualify for a loan
because
I need 2 years worth of 1099. And so I'm in a position where I don't want to wait that long, like towards the end of the year, because there could be a lot of opportunity right now and I don't want to miss out on that opportunity.
Okay, I guess income wise, how fast, because you've been an agent for a year.
Yes.
Like, where are you into where you thought you'd be, and then how much longer do you think before it's going to take you to get to wherever
That's a great
that
question.
next level you think is going to? So like, what is the next level for you? Like, obviously you wanted to make at least double, I'm sure, what you're making as your W-2.
Yeah.
But now realistically seeing all the fees and splits,
Yes.
how long do you think it's actually going to take you to get there?
Man, assuming that like if I were to average out what I've made the past year of becoming an agent, it's probably going to take me another year of doing what I'm doing right now to make more than what I was making previously.
Wow.
And a year from now, a lot could change. A lot could change.
So you think that it's 2 full years of grind
For sure.
to actually replace, like 100% cold turkey, replace yourself as an agent?
100%. And I say that because I started in May 2022 of last year when everything was shifting, interest rates were going up, not a lot of people were buying homes. People lost confidence in the housing market. And it wasn't like what it was in 2020, 2021. So yes, 100% 100% it's gonna take anyone that's trying to get into the business right now doing traditional real estate agent, unless you're like a superhuman, you're just freaking amazing and you're like the top 1% of like, you know, the human population, then sure, like you probably will do okay. But I think for the average person, I'm an average ass person. Yeah, it would take up to 2 years. 100%.
So for the person who is thinking about leaving the W-2, jumping into entrepreneurship, what is the one piece of advice you would give them?
First, if you haven't bought a house, buy a house. 2 is if you're considering leaving your W-2, I'd highly reconsider looking to see, hey, like, is there an opportunity right now? If there is an opportunity for you, then try to optimize that, try to maximize that. Because I'm trying to do that myself. I'm considering getting a W-2 just so I can purchase another home. That doesn't mean I'm giving up real estate agent like sales. I'm still gonna do that. It just means now I'm gonna have to work twice as harder so that I can compete in the job marketplace. That's if I get a job doing what I was doing previously.
Thanks, Irish, for sharing your story. I think what's good about Irish's story is that she has a realistic expectation of how much or how long it would actually take her to then replace her income. And then once she gets to that point, sky's the limit, right? But especially if you're in a sales-based environment, there's gonna be a little bit of leeway in order to get your book of business big enough. So if you're thinking about becoming a real estate agent, if you're thinking about, I'm gonna buy 2 Airbnbs and that's gonna completely replace my income, I think it all depends really on what your lifestyle expectations right now. How much buffer do you have? Do you have 6 months to a year of savings? And do you have a way to still have active income? So are you wholesaling? Are you flipping? What are you doing to get active income? Because real estate investing and passive income is super sexy, but you have to really earn passive income. I think for me, it's going to be a while before I acquire enough units to where I feel comfortable to provide for my family and have that financial security. So until then, you're definitely still going to have some active income until you get to the point where some of the more active real estate activities could probably replace that. But for now, for the next couple years, I can see ourselves still working just to make sure that we can have enough financial buffer. And so yes, you can have all these unit counts and it's a cool number, right? 124 units, 10 properties owned, whatever it ends up being. But I want to make sure that I put my family in a good financial position before we quit. And now here's the thing, if you get to that point, worst case scenario, probably always get another job. Like I could get another job if I worked hard enough to try and get something. Right now, I really enjoy the job that I have doing wine marketing. Poke at a rooftop bar on Instagram Live and got paid for it. So I don't mind it so much. And we're able to still invest with our family in the future. So it's a win. So you tell me, what is your financial freedom number? For us in the Bay Area, we would need at least $10,000 in guaranteed income coming in before I'd even consider quitting one of our jobs, just because of how expensive it is and to make sure that I have enough saved for my kids' future. You let me know what your financial number is down below. If you're in another state, good job. Stay in a cheaper state and invest in other places that make you more money. Because once you live in an expensive state, I'm only living here, one, because of family, but also if we syndicate more deals, there is more money here to help pull people together to syndicate. Let me know if you agree or not. It's just a crazy decision when you're thinking about what is actually financial freedom. Anyways, guys, my name is Josh Baldovino. I'm a marketer and a real estate investor. And if you want more just real videos like this about real estate investing, make sure to hit the subscribe button. And thanks so much. I will see you all in the next one.